what is the #1 phrase that you would tell that person?
It's awesome.
Swab their mouth with the swab it.
Put
gloves
If they
on.
wanted to do something with it.
You're on the right track.
What did you say?
Put gloves on,
Assist.
Keep going.
put gown on.
You train
Keep
them
going. Keep going.
Use your hands.
Your hands clean, gloves, gown.
Goggles or a mask.
No, it's not,
No.
it's not,
You
Are we
educate
telling them
them.
what to do, or are we telling them it's okay to do it?
you tell them it's okay, but what would you do as a nurse?
I would-
You're on the right
Educate them.
I
track?
would do it with them, or
No.
assist them.
No?
Find out how much they want to do.
You're on the right track?
Standards of care, someone.
You're on the right track?
Ask me if they'd like to change their clothing first.
You're on the right track.
All right, so let's get us exactly on
Ask
that
them
track.
how they want to.
You would give them the material to use to watch.
Oh,
Oh my God, that's so simple.
well, I
It
would have
is.
told them, bring it from home.
Nursing is simple. Give them the basin of sponge and a towel and soap. Here, do it. Okay? Nurses is simple. Nursing is, that's a nursing intervention. You're encouraging the family member to participate by giving them the supply they need to help when they're here. Okay? As simple. It is simple. All right, so each group will get 30 points. All right, the first person who tells me this, you had 40 interns were surveyed and 50 nurses. The nurses were the ones who got this correct. And the answer is, which sense is the last to go when someone's dying?
The hearing.
50 points each. All right, in saying that, what would you encourage the family to do sitting at the bedside?
Talk to them.
Don't say things that you shouldn't.
Talk to them. Don't start with a don't, talk to them. Thank you. How many points did you give them?
None.
The points that they get is actually 30 points.
No, on this side.
They get 10 points. All right, when someone's dying and you're telling stories, and you're a nurse that's listening, 50 psychiatrists were surveyed in Port Richey on the cruise line. They were in a hurry because they wanted to gamble. And they were asked, what is the best response if you want to be sympathetic to someone? What is the best response?
Tell me about it.
Thank you.
To listen.
10 points.
She's on the money.
You said, tell me or let me know. Okay, that's the correct answer. Tell me or let me know. Correct answer. #1 answer. #1. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. We got some goodies up here. Holiday goodies. All right. We're almost there. We're doing well. You all are participating. Let's go to the burns and the skin.
Yeah, I got this.
You got this. All right. I remember when I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2, doesn't matter which one, and a physical therapist told me, good care is very important. 1,000 home health nurses and aides were surveyed because a lot of diabetics were coming into a clinic, according to the Reuters News Agency. Never mind who that is. Daniel knows who that is. And it was reported that a lot of diabetics were having a lot of problems with their toes. And the reason they thought was because they were not having proper diabetic foot care. So, the number one answer when you're teaching a diabetic patient about foot care has to do with the supplies and how they actually care and the equipment that they use. Tell me for 30 points. The wrong answer, first of all, is you cut your toes with the scissors.
How
Toenails.
you told me?
No.
Cut your toenails with the
No, you
scissors.
don't.
No, give her 30 points.
For what?
Okay, so
You
the
do not.
correct answer, how would you teach a patient to trim their toenails with what?
File, the nail
Thank you.
file.
File, 30 points. File is the number one
What
answer.
did she get 30 points?
She got 30 points because she answered the incorrect answer. You do not cut this.
Oh. I wanted to know if I missed something.
You did.
File is the number one answer. All right. Okay. "45 burn specialists, nurses who were trained in burn care, stated that the skin of a patient with third-degree burns resembled what? It was white and black. Okay? It went all the way down,
And muscle.
almost the bone.
Muscle.
And what's the black?
A scar.
Or, say the word for that, necrosis. 25 points goes to Harvey. 10 points goes to Walbanger. 10 points goes to Lugo. All right, for an extra bonus points here. This is good. You're gonna assess my skin and Nettie's skin. You notice that I had an area on my skin that looked suspicious, like you thought maybe, no. It was probably a pimple or a pustule. Because the skin is dark, would you report it?
Yes.
Why?
That's abnormality on your skin.
Thank you. So, you said yes first. They both get 15 points each.
I said abnormality.
Can you tell me what you're doing with your
I'm
phone?
trying to get my recorder
Why are we recording it?
because I'm not writing this down for notes. But I can't
Somebody
get it.
else is doing it for you.
I know, but I wanted my own.
With any skin color, you must report any abnormality.
Okay.
All right, any skin color, you must report any abnormality. All right? 50 skincare nurses who specialize in skincare were surveyed. For the number one answer, they had patients' skins who were healing. It was nice and pink and red areas, and it looked like skin was growing in the wound bed. For 30 points, can somebody tell me what that was called?
Granulations.
No.
Granulation, thank you.
Good job, Vic.
They got it?
Babette got it first.
Good job.
All right. Your team is playing, Babette. Jessica's boyfriend went into her garage. She's not playing, so she's not listening. So I couldn't say anything, right? And because Jessica had no idea what coitus was all night, he went into the garage and put the car on. And so the police came just in time. His skin was look really red and flushed. What was he going through? Carbon monoxide poisoning. you've got 50 points
I get it now.
for both.
CO2 poisoning if they're facing.
Just gonna know what is the lights are.
If they sit in their
Went into
car,
the garage.
in the garage.
Garage and started the car. Cops got there and told his face was
If
red
you
and
sit in
flushed,
your
but it's
garage
red.
with your car on, your carbon
What was he
monoxide.
doing?
It's like teabagging and all that.
See, I wish I brought my camcorder.
I couldn't help myself.
Dan, you're gonna have this on your recorder.
Oh, I know that for quite a second. I know that, but that was fun.
I didn't know
Get
what
it.
that coitus.
Quite a scene section. Is that on final?
know what fellatio? For the record, coitus means sex, Dan. Hey,
Moving right along.
moving right along.
Okay, moving right along. Can you take my jacket off? Extra 50 points. Can you tell me what the hemoglobin is called of his, what is? The patient who has carbon monoxide poisoning. What is the hemoglobin called?
Hemoglobin levels.
No, what is a special word for the hemoglobin
Myoglobin.
of a patient with carbon monoxide poisoning?
HGB.
Oxyhemoglobin. Oxyhemoglobin is the word given when they take the blood of a patient with carbon monoxide poisoning. Oxy, O-X-Y. O-X-Y, oxy, like oxygen?
Like Oxycontin.
First
First thing that came to my mind.
All right, for 50 points. This came up in a research study for all healthcare workers, including doctors, nurses, CNAs, and therapists. I was, and Nettie was, the patients that they were studying.
Black? Is that your thing?
All right,
Come on.
how did they tell that we were cyanotic?
Blue lips.
Fingernails.
Number
Lips.
one answer, lips.
Sclera.
50 points, lips. What is the next, for 25 more points, what is the best answer for the next one? Mucous membrane. Lips and mucous membrane. They get 5 points for sclera, because that's not wrong, but I didn't put it on the test.
5.
He said 5, not 50.
All right. I have a lot of bonuses on the back. This is really heavy.
Yes,
It's not my brother. Okay. Yeah, keep it right on. All right, I'm going to ask you directly. Your team here was surveyed, the Lugo team was surveyed. The number one answer is going to be worth 50 points each, okay? You had a patient at Helen Ellis who had, and I'm saying Helen Ellis for a reason so you get the right answer. She had acne vulgaris and she was supposed to start on medication. She came in, she was 27 weeks gestation. Was she able to take that medication? No.
Did you say acne vulgaris?
Acne.
No,
like
Vulgaris,
very
no.
bad.
She answered no first.
Yeah,
but it was ours.
Yeah, but none of you answered.
I shook my head. You stared right at me.
How did you shake your head? You need to answer the question.
You were looking at me.
You need to answer. All
That's
right,
You can give them the points. It's cool.
Go ahead.
they get 50 points.
What is that?
All right.
No, wrong side.
Harvey gets 50
You're
points.
fired.
All right, anybody's point now. Can you tell me, other than being pregnant, what else should this patient not?
No smoking.
We're in Florida.
No alcohol.
No sunlight.
Thank you.
No tanning beds.
Okay.
It's the answer.
They get
No, sounds good.